everyone! Today I'm here to do my 2-month update for my Project Pen That palette for this year. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'll link my introduction down below. But basically over the course of this year I'm going to try to hit pan in every single shade in the Balmsai palette. And this is just kind of my update over 2 months. In addition to panning that palette, I'm also switching out different palettes to use every month in coordination with the Pan That palette, and I'll show you the progress on those as well. So this is my palette. I'll include some photos at the end so you can see the difference between my intro video and then this update. But this is what my palette currently looks like. As you can see, I have only hit pan in one color, and that's the color Dreamboat. Just a tiny little bit of pan in the middle there. I have dips in Wipeout, Epic, and Woody. Those are the colors I've been using most just to create a single eye look, but basically the rest of it, I have used them more than I have when I started, but not seeing a whole lot of progress, unfortunately. I'm not really sure why it's taking me so long. I wear makeup like 5 to 7 times a week, pretty much 7 days a week. Sometimes I take a day off, but most of the time every day. And I've been using this palette for pretty much every single eye look that I've been using, at least one color from it. So most recently I've been using Sandbar, Surf's Up, and Epic as a kind of color combination. So I'm making some more progress on those ones, but yeah, not a whole lot of progress. I've started using Dig It as a eyebrow color, and then pretty soon I'll probably have to start using Stoked, Ripper, and Righteous as liner colors as well. Today I'm using Safari, the purple in the middle, as a liner. My goals for the next 2 months are to hit pan in more shadows. I'm hoping to hit pan in Wipeout really soon. It's just a semi-matte cream shade, and I'm going to start using it as an all-over lid shade. I'm also hoping to make a lot more progress on High Tide and Epic. High Tide is a very, very glittery white, and Epic is a shimmery kind of taupe bronze, which I've been using in the crease, but could probably start using all over the lid. Basically, I just need to start multitasking these products more. I kind of thought that I could hit pan without multitasking them, but it's become really obvious over the last 2 months that that's not going to happen. Especially with the liner kind of colors and the eyebrow colors, I'm going to need to start using those pretty quickly. In January, the palette that I chose to use in conjunction with the Balm's palette was my MAC palette. So that is what this looks like now. If you keep up with my Project Pen Roulette, I drew 2 products in which I picked MAC eyeshadows to use for. The first was Naked Lunch, and as you can see, I have hit pan in that one and I have taken it out of the project. And then Woodwinked was the other one, and as you can see, I have not hit pan in it. I'm not even close to hitting pan in it, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to pull that out of the project as well. But I did really enjoy using this just because this is quite a warm palette, and I really liked using some golden colors in conjunction with some of the Balm's matte colors. For the month of February, I pulled out some of my single eyeshadows. So the first one was a little sample that I have of the MAC pigment in the color Tan. I used this one quite a few times because I kind of want to see if I can finish it this year. I'm not sure if I'll be able to because pigments take a notoriously long time to finish. I also used my 2 NARS Dual Intensity eyeshadows. The first one's in the color Dion, which is I say it's like a taupe silver or an antique silver, and Himalaya, which is a pretty classic taupe bronze. I also pulled out my NARS single in Stud. This was from the Stephen Klein collection, very, very shimmery taupe. And my Burberry single in Pale Barley. So even though I pulled in those singles in the month of February, I really wanted to focus on the Balm palette, so I didn't use a whole lot of them or use them very often. But for the next month in March, I have picked out another palette to use in conjunction with the Balm, and that palette is the Stila Eyes Are the Window palette in the shade Soul. So this is what it looks like. It's a very, very neutral palette. A lot of people compare this to, I think it's a remake of the In the Light palette. I'm not sure if it's this one or maybe it's the other Warm palette that they say is a dupe, but either way, this one's got a lot of classic shades, including Kitten over here. So I'd like to get some use out of this one. I have no experience with Stila eyeshadows at all, so it might be nice to use some of these. Keeping in mind though, I have a lot of progress to be made on the Balmsai palette, so I might end up not using this at all. I typically just pull out a conjunction palette just so that I make sure that I'm rotating through my other eyeshadows. If I need a break, I have an option. But other than that, that is the update for my Pan That palette for this last 2 months. If you're doing this project, please let me know so I can come and watch you. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.